who happens to be our beloved chairman of ACT now, and Hari Kumar, again, he is one among the directors. Then Dr. Gopinath Bhandari, right? His specialty is not only he is a hand and wrist specialist of orthopedic wing, but he is a sand artist. It is very rare phenomena we find in doctors. Whole epic of Ramayana he draws on sand. Give a big hand to Dr. Gopinath Bhandari Garu. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Shri Ajay Mishra Garu and Shri Ravi Shankar Garu, who happens to be the I'll call, sir. I'll call. You please come. Ravi Shankar Garu is the CEO of Virinchi Hospital, Director of Cath Labs, and Honorary Vice Chairman of ACT now. Give a big hand to these two gentlemen. Now, may I take the opportunity to invite Gopinath Bhandari Garu to come over to the dais, and our special invitee, I would like to say our honorable guest, as well as a kindest human being you might have seen ever, a international obesity and diabetes specialist. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Dr. Shobha Garu and Sri Chandrasekhar Garu, who happens to be the Additional Director of Medical Education AP. I would like to humbly invite him to the dais. And last but not the least, our dear old friend, a great well-wisher, a person who is, what I should say, a movement, a revolution that is making everyone to smile heartfully, not for people, plastic smiles will be there. Just because you are saying I have to smile, not like that. It is a good thing that whenever we start the program, it will be with Dr. Hari. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Dr. Hari Kumar Garu to the dais. Please be seated, gentlemen. It's so kind of you. I won't take much time, and I would like to take very few minutes to explain you about ACT Now. ACT Now is an organization which was inaugurated by none other than Dr. Abdul Kalam's elder brother's son, who happens to be the Universal Foundation of Abdul Kalam's founder and chairman. Why we started this? We didn't know that we will be making honors to doctors. We never thought of it. Our idea is to conduct so many social and health camps, symposiums, seminars, conferences. We were in fact doing that only as a main course of action. But when we saw in the COVID period that doctors were abused, doctors were brutally attacked, being a 35 years senior journalist, I'm sorry I have not introduced myself, introducing all of you gentlemen. I am Dr. K.S. Murthy. I am an advisor of central government, and I am a senior journalist for the past 35 years. I am founder, president of ACT Now, as well as I run a company called All Pro. Well, above all, I am a writer, journalist, and motivational speaker so far. In 2 states of Telangana and AP, 450 colleges, I have given lectures related to motivation. And 3,000 plus Srimad Ramayana discourses I have delivered. That is my great fortune and Lord Rama's blessings. So being a journalist, I went to IMA and asked the president then, Mr. Vijayendra Reddy, sir, what is happening? We want to do something good to the present scenario existing as doctors are being brutally attacked and abused. He said, we are an NGO boss, what we could do, we are doing. So I said, I wanted to do something. He said, go ahead, we'll be with you. And till that day to this day, we are doing, honoring doctors. As good as 1,000 videos we made and kept in social media in favor of doctors. That is the biggest service rendered by us. Because some unknown guy who is not a doctor, who don't know anything about doctorate or the anatomy or anything about this doctor's course, started abusing doctors, saying they don't know what is actually human anatomy. So after seeing those line of videos, we uploaded 1,000 videos by doctors saying about the significance and greatness of this doctor's fraternity. So like that we have honored so far 2,750 plus doctors. We are so honored with this. Our people, why not doctors even asked me, why you make this a big scene and why you do this all honoring? After all, doctors are doing their job. They are rendering services not freely. They are getting big packages. I only asked to those on these days only that anyone can do any job. Can anyone save a fellow human being's life? That's why I feel doctors are great. Today may be Doctors' Day, but for us, you doctors are superheroes forever. With these few things, I would like to take your leave. And last but not the least, the services rendered by ACT now is simply 2-3 things are there. One is that we, so far, 50,000 people we fed. We have offered free lunch to midday meal to 50,000 slum dwellers who cannot afford a square meal. That was a record actually by us. Then, in the freezing month of December, when no one cares, ACT now goes in the midnight, goes to the people and offer their bed sheets and blankets who are on the streets, who are on the roofless people, shelterless people. These were few things about us. With pure love and respect, I invite Sri Prashant Garu, Dr. Prashant, to come out to the dais, please. I would like to say a few words about our guests, as I already told about Hari Kumar, everyone. And Prashant Garu is the son of Justice, sitting judge of High Court, and God bless him, within a short while will be seeing a judge. As of now, he is a roaring practicing advocate of Telangana and AP. It is so kind of him. He is just informed us that he has applied for PhD in law and he is being invited for an interview where I am sure he will be coming with all smiles. Such people are on my dais and I am really proud of this moment, and very humbly request our Dr. Hari not to take much time. To start with, he will take you to a few minutes, not more than 3, 4, 5 minutes. It will be a hilarious and beautiful moment for you. I guarantee for that.
Thank you, all the dignitaries on the stage and off the dais. All of you keep your hands like this without much of time taking. Yes, all of you, those who have hands. Okay. So I count 1 to 5. When I say 5, you have to clap. 1, 2. No. When I say 5, you have to clap. 2, 3. So some of you clap, some of you have not clapped. It means it is all our awareness. West Bengal former PM, our DC Roy, beautifully said, life becomes more royal, more beautiful, more celebratory when you are very, very aware. See, awareness is the key. What Abdul Kalam beautifully says, I am not handsome, but I can give helping hand to the someone. All this comes from the wisdom. My 1 minute time is over. Only another 2 minutes. Okay. All of you keep your hands like this. All of you. Have a smile on the face, because Murthy Garu beautifully said, I'm a soulful smile surgeon. That means even though I did my hair transplantation and aesthetic surgery, I focus more on the inner beautification. Okay? Because we are all Vaidyo Narayano Very good. Yes. Have smile on your face. Sit very straight. And 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. We all know this procedure. Let us all do together. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. When wise people are doing a nice thing, beautiful thing, it becomes very powerful. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. Close your eyes. Sound should come for sound body and sound mind. We all know 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. 1.5 minute is over. Another 1.5 minute for our own health, for our own happiness, for our own joy. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breath is 1 cycle. Let us do for 8 cycles. Usually we have to do 21 cycles because of the time. Mental wellness is the root. Physical well-being is the fruit. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. We have great power within. 4 times short breaths, 5th long breaths. Breath is the bridge between outer and inner worlds. Breath mastery is life mastery. Final 1 minute. Now keep hands in namaskar position. Take long breaths for longevity. Head to toe, we have to breathe. Every cell is breathing. Consciously. There is no gap between inhalation and exhalation. Conscious connected breathings. Long breathings for long life. We are all saviors of many lives. Let us save our mind and soul with breath observation. Final 30 seconds. As you are doing so, whole body is becoming very, very light, very, very energetic, very, very powerful. Inner beautification, soulful smiles, positive energy, vibes, vibrant energy becomes our nature. Last 15 seconds. Now observe your normal breaths. Normal, natural, easy, soft, tender breath observation. As you are observing the breath, whole body is becoming very, very light, very, very energetic. Smile on your face is increasing as you are witnessing the breath, the so-called life, spreading all over the face, the smile, spreading all over the body. Every cell is smiling. Every organ is smiling from head to toe. Now, spread the soulful smiles from your heart into this high-tech hall, auditorium of Act Now, spreading to whole Banjara Hills, Madhapur, whole Bhagyanagar is smiling soulfully because of you. You are radiating the smiles. Spreading to whole Telangana, 2 Telugu states, whole India is smiling. Spread the smiles. The beauty is, as you are spreading the smiles, body is becoming very, very light. Mind is becoming very, very calm. Your soul is enjoying the bliss. Now bless your body, bless your family, bless your clients. Slowly, slowly. Keep palms over your eyes and slowly, slowly open your eyes with smiling face, giving big round of applause to Abdul Kalam ji. Big round of applause. Big round of applause to Act Now. And big round of applause to our BC Roy and all the doctors who are saving the lives. Claps, claps. Thank you for giving opportunity. How many of you like the procedure session? Please impart this as a mental wellness simple technique. Since we are not doing this mental wellness sharing, all fake babas are doing. So we are unnecessarily propagating superstition and unscientific nature. Everyone should have spiritual scientific temper.
Activity which I appreciate, and not just because I'm on the dais, but actually I feel that why there is only one Dr. Murthy, why there are not many Dr. Murthys in this city and the country. Regarding doctors, I would not like to go into the importance of today's why we celebrate Doctors' Day. Normally, few times I have ended my speech with the saying of Dr. Shakti, the renowned cardiac surgeon. His lines I remember: people, especially patients, consider doctors as God, but doctors should not consider themselves as God. That was his final line in one of the interviews 3-4 years back, which I remember, and that is what I propose every time when I'm here with Act Now. Another thing which I would like to mention to some of you, say why Act Now started celebrating, honoring doctors who were sacrificing their lives also during the COVID time and not being appreciated. Today there is an article in one of the newspapers. I read it on WhatsApp, so I don't remember the name of the newspapers. The basic theme of that is by one of the doctors that we are also human beings. So that is why 4 years back Act Now started this activity of honoring the doctors, and as he rightly mentioned, more than 2,500 have been honored till now. I have a suggestion to Dr. Murthy. See, organizations' need of the times change. Now the COVID is almost over, at least officially also. See, some patients are there, I'm not saying that, but WHO has also said that now it's no longer pandemic, it's only endemic. Or see, some such distinction they have made, that it's not that widespread now. It is more overall under control. So we can sit together, Dr. Murthy, and find some new way of associating with the medical community. That will be my thing. I don't have anything in mind now, but this is my suggestion, because the regular activity is getting a bit very routine. I would also advise the doctors here, like the public will take time to consider doctors as human because of different kinds of public perception. They either treat you as God or they treat you in a negative way. That is what I have seen most of the time. See, few people who get benefited, who are in acute emergency, they value doctors more. But then it's a challenge because much the number of doctors are few even as per the norms. So the additional responsibility of doctors become to, if I can say, to be a psychologist for the patient. Clinical side, but also the psychological side of the patient. That is not well taught in the curriculum, but that some doctors imbibe, learn fast, some take some time. So this is my advice, as a sequel to the published article today, that doctors have to be considered as human beings, but the patients also have to be considered as human in addition to being patients. Thank you.
It's our fortune that our executive chairman of ACT now and the national secretary of IMA and renowned proctologist, a kindest human being, above all a greatest well-wisher, good friend and teacher, guide, everything. May I humbly take the opportunity to invite Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav Garu to come over to the dais. So, as I said, IMA is with us right from day one. About 20-30 events so far we have conducted. All the events, majority of them, maybe one or two he might have missed. So he is so kind enough to be with us, bless us. And once again, thank you so much, sir, for being with us. I'll take the opportunity to invite Dr. Ravi Shankar Garu. As I already mentioned you, he is our vice chairman, director of Cath Labs, and listen. He is receiving after 2 minutes. Once he gets the lifetime, I will So, Dr. Ravi Shankar is a good friend of mine, and it's a fortunate to say so, and a nicest human being, and he is the greatest well-wisher of ACT now, and CEO of Virinchi Hospital, and our beloved vice chairman. Invite him with due respect. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, all the chairpersons in the dais. I know Mr. Misra, or now I can call Dr. Misra also, because he is with us for almost 4 years and he is doing extremely good job. And in the dais also, so many of my friends are there. It's fine. It's not coming? Okay. Dr. Chandrasekhar is known to me almost decades, almost 2-3 decades also. And Dr. Murthy is there, so many, Dr. Singh is there. Good morning, everybody. Today we are celebrating absolutely the Doctor's Day. And we thought actually, I am as a vice chairman of the ACT Foundation. About the ACT Foundation, Dr. Murthy Garu has told so many things. We want to facilitate the few of the doctors. Why? This is purely, this year Doctor's Day is most important thing is the way we have done the tireless effort in the pandemic, the COVID, and the resilience and the helping hand, what we have done it. And for that, actually, the Doctor's Day theme also, it came like that. It's celebrating resilience and the healing hands. This is the theme of the 2023 Doctor's Day. Few of this, only 2-3 minutes only. I'm a doctor, then become a CEO, so I can understand the philosophy of the management and the doctors community. The doctors are not making money. I have three brothers. My elder brother is IIT. He is earning a huge. Though I am a cardiologist, okay, but I have two sons also. One is a medical and another is a engineering. I can see even at age of 20 years also he is earning almost by second is almost six digit figure the salary, and the doctors are not earning that much as competitive to the your respective like engineers, IT professionals, what I just don't want to. Everybody thinks that doctors are only for the some NGO type of job. So that's the reason. Please, and whenever any patient comes, we have to stand even if in the midnight or even in the daytime or midnight. They expect us that we have to treat like a god, and they have made us god, and the same persons whenever required they will make us as a devil. So that's what the newspaper says. Please consider as a not as a god, not as a devil, as a human being. That's absolutely, I know this Amrita, the Times of India also she has quoted. Please consider doctors as a human being. There are so many things are there. It is a very very important for us, the doctors. We never unite each other, and Dr. Singh also will tell that we don't have that much of unity what we have, what others like journalists or the advocates or the police, whatever, they have a very good unity, but we don't have. That's the reason in this platform we are honoring all the important doctors. Not only this today, already we have honored 2500. I request even Dr. Murthy garu also, we can all the 2500 we can have a good conference like a scientific method which Dr. Misra sir also has told. We can have a good scientific conference like, I think we can explore new way of doing this also. I don't want to take concern. Thanks for coming all the way with your busy schedule. Thanks for coming here. Thanks for giving this opportunity, Dr. Murthy garu. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Ravi Shankar garu and Ajay Mishra garu, for giving valuable advices. We'll certainly follow. The idea of making you all in the board is to give us ideas and enlighten us to go forward with the productive things. Thank you so much. Now it is a turn of give a big hand to Dr. Chandrasekhar, who has founded Kurnool Cardiologists Foundation, I believe, and Heart Foundation is dedicated services are there for that, and it is his generosity to come all the way from Kurnool to here to attend the lifetime achievement receiving. Thank you very much, sir. Now, with all of you as permission and inclusion, we'll honor Dr. Chandrasekhar with the lifetime award, a lifetime achievement award. Now, thank you very much, sir, Ajay sir. I'll personally come to you, sir, for your suggestion. May I now request the Lifetime Achievement Awardee receiving over now, Chandrasekhar Garu will be kind enough to say a few words because it is already getting late. Spare us later.
Good afternoon, everybody. Respected Chairman and Vice Chairman of ACT now, and also Mr. Murthy, who is the founder of this organization, and my junior colleague Dr. Hari Kumar is a well-known person in the both Telangana and Andhra, and other dignitaries on the dais, and the invitees, doctors, those who are receiving the awards in the name of the Doctors' Day celebrations. It is indeed a great privilege for me to be honored, and Dr. Murthy called me 3-4 years back after the I just still remember that the AP state is giving awards for the doctors, and that time I think because of the COVID they stopped this one. And I am the cardiologist. I did my MBBS MD from Kurnool Medical College, did my DM from CMC Vellore. After that, from 97 onwards, I've been there in Kurnool and started developing the department with the help of district administration. And 2002, I started a Kurnool Heart Foundation, and we have been rendering service and both preventive cardiology in the department, up to the cath lab, up to the DM cardiology course and all. So this one is basically, you should have awareness. You might have seen every day somebody has died of heart attacks and all. So you have to be, doctors are not superhuman. So we have to think about our health also. Recently, one director of Adayar Hospital, she died of a cancer cervix. So that we have to keep in mind and make sure that after 30, nowadays people are getting even 20-25 years also heart attacks. So you have to be very cautious, and lifestyle has to be changed for everybody. And even from Kurnool Heart Foundation, I built a heart house at Kurnool with the help of district administration. And from 2005 onwards, I've been giving a Outstanding Person of the Year award, because as you know, we have to really appreciate Murthy, because for doctors we don't have any award functions, and for like cinema actors and all, every 6 months something. But the doctors also to be appreciated. Those are working for a government, really they are doing service. There are so many doctors, even though they are working in a corporate hospitals, they should be recognized properly. So then only, of course, we are getting a laurels from the patients, same thing, laurels and beatings also. But only thing, you have to maintain the ethics. Once you maintain the ethics, definitely with this one, I wish you all happy Doctors' Day for everybody and the society. And if you maintain good rapport and if you explain them properly to the patients, nothing will happen. Of course, there are instances, of course, mentality of persons are different and all, but definitely let us work together to improve the health of the society. Thank you. Thank you once again, Murthy Garu. Thank you.
May I take the opportunity to invite Dr. Sanjeev Singh Yadav Garu to come over here and say a few words. Thank you so much, sir.
Which is out of the way non-medical foundation for the medical people. This is what I can say about ACT now, because being Murthy is a doctor, not a doctor but doctorate. So everybody will be surprised that he is having a doctorate degree and he says he is a journalist. But his journalism is something totally different to the regular journalism which is followed in our newspaper and press every day. He does lot of social activities, and indirectly he is making us do things which we normally don't have time to do or inclination to do, or maybe we are so busy that we don't think that this is service. Anyway, we do regular service, we attend camps and we serve people, and we are such people that we are not after money, as our Vice Chairman told. It is the hospitals which are earning, not the doctors, to be very frank. I can also give many examples, but all said and done, my brother is more richer being just an engineer. I'll say just engineer, because they don't study in college, they rarely go to the college, they just pass exams by studying 1 or 2 days, and if we do the same thing, we will never pass in our lifetime. That is the situation of doctor community. All said and done, they are builders, we are also builders. We build the medical health of the nation. Service is very important part. You realize this when you come to a situation where you are retiring. Till that time, you are busy running around, trying to get a name, trying to get patients, trying to see the lab reports, come to a diagnosis, give a treatment, and then our joy is only seeing a patient being happy, seeing a patient being recovered from whatever illness he has come. All said and done, it is time that we change. We cannot change the society. The society is having so many things to do. Junk food, alcohol, smoking, and different types of drugs which have come over Hyderabad also now. Earlier we never thought of drugs. Only Mumbai was the only capital in India where drugs were found. Now Hyderabad has also become a capital, like the diabetic capital of India. Drug capital is also in Hyderabad. So people are not going to get better. It is time to invest in your health. As we have got a lot of instances in the recent past, there are so many young guys dying just like that. Don't over-exercise, don't overdo things. Practice your medicine ethically. This is something which I wish to tell you, because now in maybe August or September we'll be having elections of the Telangana State Medical Council, which from the past around 1.5 decades was a puppet in the government of Telangana. They have appointed doctors, our own community people, but once an appointment is done, what happens? They have to listen to the government. But if it is an elected body, then the interference by the government becomes slightly less. Although it will not be there, is something which is a mirage, which we have to see in our life. Interference will be there everywhere, wherever there is a government, wherever there is a body, wherever there is politics, they will definitely interfere. August or September, we will have the elections of the Telangana State Medical Council. Don't look at the bodies or the panels. Look at the people who are going to serve you. Because now the Supreme Court has given a law that any case which is referred to a police station, the police people have to refer the case to the State Medical Council. And the State Medical Council, after doing an inquiry, will refer the matter to the police station for next process, that is going to the courts. Elect a body in such a manner, elect people in such a manner who you feel will help you serve. Because we are bound to make mistakes. Mistakes are bound to be there in life. You cannot learn without making mistakes. That is why my prediction is, any doctor, for the first 5 years of their life, don't go in for independent practice. Work with somebody, learn something, and then once the other people says that he is confident that you can do things. My boss used to say in my PG that if I am there in front of you, you can change the head and the heart together in one sitting. But if I am alone in the OT, maybe I can't do it. So you need some experience. Take your 5 years off. Although it is very late in life, I am earning money now. My age is 63. After a bypass, after all medical problems, I am earning money now. It's fine. Age will be there. You have to live with it. I once again say, invest in your age. Once you invest in your health, then things will be fine. You can definitely undergo many good things in spite of comorbidities, whatever you will have, because diabetes, hypertension, thyroid, and these things are very common nowadays. So I request you all young people, don't be misled by advertisements. Don't be misled by people who will coax you in saying, write this investigation, write that. Practice as an ethical person, and definitely आपका दिन भी आएगा, आपका time भी आएगा, and definitely you will become much better doctors, serve the society, because we are ultimately there to see that the health of the nation is good. Rest, whatever is there, it is a continuous process. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, Murthy, and thank you, Act Now. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Gopinath Bhandari Garu, who happens to be our director, as well as a nicest human being, a good doctor. There are a lot of difference between a good doctor and a very professional doctor. He is a very good doctor as well as a very professional doctor also, a kindest human being with warm regards, and with due respect, I request him to come over to the mic and say a few words. Thank you.
Place along with the senior most dignitaries on the dais. And first of all, I'd like to give best wishes for Doctors' Day. And I also thank Murthy sir for organizing this event to celebrate Doctors' Day with so many doctors here. And as Murthy sir always believes on the principle, KISS principle, he wants everything to be kept simple and short. So I'll not waste much time. And thank you, sir. It's a privilege here. He is not just honoring doctors. He also conducts many social service activities. And I've also been a part of the midday meal program to the slums, etc., which he has organized. And whoever has time for such things and interest for such things, I urge people to contact Murthy sir. And also, you can get a immense sense of satisfaction and gratification by doing such sort of social service activities. So whoever is interested, I think we can contact Murthy sir. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for coming here, and also sir for inviting me. Thank you.
It was very fast, very short, and very sweet also. Thank you so much for your kind words. That it gives immense pleasure and satisfaction to continue our services to the betterment of fellow human being. With warm regards, I would like to, with due respect, call Dr. Shobha Garu. It is always saying kind. Yes, we observe people and say kind. Not every Tom and Dick, Harry in our society can be kind towards. That's a virtue of godly or divinely. And such people are with ACT now. I would like to say she went to, Dr. Shobha went to the base camp of Everest. That's not a great thing according to me at this juncture, ma'am. But what she has done, that really amused me, pleased me, and inspired me. She gathered all the low-class employees who will be, working on the roads, and there will be a very hillocky place. So she gathered around 150 people, and she started giving currency to them. That video, it was as good as goosebumps were coming to me. I was you will be surprised to note about you, doctors won't come forward to give. They are only incoming, no outgoing. That's a wrong notion in the public. I am a living example of doctors' generosity, have been witnessed by me. I think I am the authentic person to say they are not incoming people, they are outgoing also. And one more living example is Dr. Shobha. Literally, she was giving currency to everyone who is working on the IC, very... so that is one thing I liked and respected you, ma'am. All charity works, you believe it or not, wherever charity work is there, you can find Shobha Garu. With due respect, I call her. Thank you.